Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back no matter what time of day it is or what day you have found this message. I am super grateful that you are here. Guys, today's date is Tuesday, February 18th of 2025. Once again, speedily moving towards the end of February and towards the beginning of March. So this energy might represent some new beginnings for some of you who resonate with today's energy. Also, be sure to take a look at the gematria and the angel number meaning for today's date. The numbers, of course, are 218, 2025. So any combination of those numbers in the gematria, different terminology, thoughts, ideas, energetic expressions that are coming up. Okay, guys, I'm going to just dive right into the energy for today. I hope all of you are having an amazing day, and if not, I hope that your day is a little bit better after this message, or that this message brings you some clarity. So today's energy, someone outed from their group, sending telepathic apologies in hopes you will forgive them. So someone is too afraid or ashamed to approach you, collectives. For those of you who resonate, somebody's been outed from some sort of group, and I picked up in this download, this group was doing some things that were not positive in the energy, i.e. they weren't helpful and beneficial to others. And so this energy was outed from the group. I don't know why. I didn't look into that yet. I actually just pulled some energy on this. But this was a reading that came up maybe about a week and a half ago. And I'm just now feeling really drawn to bring this energy forward because there's somebody who is grappling with this energy at this time. And I mean that in respect to the collectives member who's on the other side of the mirror and the person who is projecting the energy out that resonates with this reading as well. So you could be either one of those energies listening to this reading, guys. So take the energy as it resonates. So someone was outed from their group, which implies that they were part of this group and active potentially with some of the things that were happening inside of this group. But after they were outed from the group or became an outlier, probably due to not continuing to work with this group or deciding to step away from the group in some sense. Maybe it was due to you, collectives. I don't know yet. We're going to dig into that. But in any case, after that happened, this energy was definitely feeling drawn to communicate or contact you. But for some reason, they were too afraid, which might be an implication here that this energy was involved in some things or had enough time, distance, and space where they were silent, there was no communication, that they are feeling uncomfortable with your response should they reach out. So there's something here about them sending messaging, almost like they're trying to draw you to reach out to them if this is a person you know, or just trying to draw you energetically into their space so that they can talk to you or communicate something to you if this is a person that you do not know well or do not know at all. Okay? Also, a thought that came through, and I mentioned this kind of in a picture-like form at the beginning of this video, is that thought, I am free in my mind. True freedom is manifest not in the flesh, but in the mind, because my mind is free to travel anywhere it chooses. This was a thought that channeled in with today's energy. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays in. Something here about someone who is either tapping into true freedom within themselves, or someone who would like to tap into that. Maybe they see that in you, collectives, that you're someone that is free to make certain choices within yourself that they themselves have felt limited, capped, walled off, restrained in some way from making those choices within themselves. So there's something here in the energy about freeness of the mind and what that truly means. So first energy is coming up on the table because I did a pre-pull on this. There's definitely something here, and this is the Wisdom of the Oracles deck, okay? And I'll definitely post the decks in the description. There's something here about the thinker, number 44 on the table, the thinker. So we have kind of like a fairy-like, angelic-like being kind of sitting in a posture of thinking or contemplating something. And then we have number 11 on the table, by the book. And here we have like a structured line of, looks like a family of elephants who are going for a walk in the desert. And each one is holding the other one's tail as they proceed. So the procession is very orderly. So there might be something here in the energy about this person or this energy and childhood traditions, thoughts, belief systems, ideologies, something having to do with early or family life that has something to do with their behavior or the way that they view things, or maybe why they got into certain practices and thought processes. And then we have number 9 on the table, Treasure Island. And this one has like a big, beautiful sea turtle, and right on its back is a beautiful treasure of abundance. And there's kind of a glint of a spirit guide or an ancestral team member whose face is just kind of in the background of this beautiful box of treasure. So almost like someone who has an energy where their guides or their spirit team or their ancestors are leading them, guiding them to some sort of beautiful treasure, whether that's energetic, monetary, abundance, energy, something that they're being led to. And then we have number 50 on the table, No Place Like Home. And of course, I don't even need to say what that is. We also have like the Fibonacci spiral in the background. Something here about the sequence being, perfected, or something about a perfected sequence, something that brings you home. Okay, guys, so as I'm looking at this spread, that's just to give you a visual of what I'm looking at here. As I'm looking at this spread, it is clear to me that there is someone in the energy who is thinking very hard about their interactions with you, whether that's energetically or in person. Someone is thinking very hard about their interactions with you energetically or in person. There might have been something that happened here where communication stopped. More than likely, based on the download today, this energy left off from communicating with you. Something happened that ended the communication, or they began to feel uncomfortable about the process or how things was going. This could be, guys, because as those of you who resonate with today's energy, I really pick up, you are forward-thinking energies. You are engaged in soul mission and soul path. You are advanced in a lot of areas because of the challenges that you've grown through energetically, the place that you are in your awakening, the way that you view things, the lens that you look at and perceive things through is not ordinary, is not common, is not, air quotes, normal. And so because of this, individuals who haven't made it to that place in their soul path work as of yet might find it challenging to be in your energy Why? Well, because you're going to speed up the work that they're doing. Just being in your energy is going to pick that pace up, because they're either going to have to lift their vibration or get left in the dust. And that's not because that's the way you're viewing it. It's just what happens energetically when things are not resonating or not a match in certain areas. Something's got to adapt. So if this energy was not ready to do that level of work yet, they may have just disappeared. You may not have even known what happened to this person. Like, why did they just go away? Why did they stop communicating? Why do they barely reach out? Why do they not reach out at all? But they've been thinking about something. They could also have been going through things in their life, but they've been thinking about something in relation to their interaction with you. And then the by the book tells me that based on maybe energies that are still present with them, potentially from their childhood, early life experiences, friends, associates, companions that are still in their space energetically that they have not released, engaging with you became more and more difficult, because it's like someone holding up a mirror. Then we have the Treasure Island card, number 9. This energy can see that engaging with you had high value. They feel the difference of you not being in their life. They feel the difference of not being able to touch your energy. Guys, collectives, I know, I feel it. When you all understand that someone is not rocking with you, you're like, okay, and you move on. And when you move on, your energy moves on. This energy felt that. They feel and miss the presence of your energy, okay? This isn't like, oh, well, that relationship's done, whatever. No, a relationship with collectives and those who are awakened and really rocking with like their soul mission and soul purpose, that is a relationship that is uncommon. And it feels like something that maybe a person who's never run into an energy like that before feels. It's unique. They feel the difference. And it's probably affected their results in their life. Not just the way they feel, but like the actual results that they were getting by being in your energy. They miss it. And they view you, collectives, like a treasure. And of course, the no place like home, this is leading them to feel like this person is like home. I need to return. This energy is like home. I need to return. But there's so much shame, guilt. I'm picking up energies that just feel really like uncomfortable with themselves. Like, what do I say? What do I do? You know, how do I behave? What do I do to get this person to trust me again? Or to engage with me in the ways that I want to engage with them? So I had a strong pull here to read number 9, the Treasure Island. This speaks about you, collectives, and how you're viewed by this energy. I have to keep this reading a little bit shorter today because I have a busy day with clients, but check this out. Number 9. I haven't even read this. How do I know this is going to flow with our reading today? Let's see. Number 9, essential meanings. The law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition. The results of positive thinking made manifest. Abundance appearing as if from nowhere. Financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. This is the energy you're in, collectives. No wonder someone sees the value in being in your physical space or being in your energy. This is exactly what you're doing. So the Oracle's message says, you've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance. And suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. A lot of you have hit the jackpot energetically. And if you haven't hit it monetarily yet, it's on its way. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot. Because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase, where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. Okay, so the relationship message here, your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need, but you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourself and each other. Now is the time of discovery. It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. Yeah, so as I read through this Oracle's message here, guys, I am really picking up that this person is some sort of, or this energy is some sort of twin flame energy, or yeah, it could be a twin flame or a soulmate. They just may not be where you are right now. I'm not picking up a toxic energy. And this is for those of you who resonate with this part of the message. There are some of you who will resonate with the other aspect of the message, that this individual may have been part of a group that they got outed from and that they want to come your way. And for those of you who resonate with that part of the message, there might be some behaviors that this energy was engaging in that was not really in alignment with a good, solid friendship. Okay, I'm not picking up that they were doing like low vibrational energy work necessarily. I mean, could be, but that's a different situation than what I'm talking about here. So looks like there's two aspects to the message based on what the Oracle is saying, and then based on the download. I'm picking up on multiple energies here that are having some different experiences with some similar energies. But the root lesson in all of this is that there might be those that we are meant to walk with for a time, but maybe they're just not ready for that walk. Maybe they're just not ready to do that work at that time, because they in turn are on their own walk, just like we are on our walk. And then there can be a time where maybe there's a separation and an energy thinks about what they've lost. And that might be the thing that actually spurs them into action to make these most important shifts that they need to make at this time. And there's different ways that that can happen. You know, it may not be that it was meant that we were supposed to stay around this energy forever. It might be that being around us was enough to spark something, or being around them was enough to spark something that needed to happen in relation to their soul path mission, to help get them moving, so to speak. And that's what I'm really seeing here in the relationship message, and also in the general oracle message here. There's something coming up in the energy about the way this person feels towards you, collectives. They view you like home. They view you like an energy that they want to return to. They view you like an energy that's a golden opportunity. This energy has had problems in the past with trusting, their intuition. I picked that up strongly, and it also came through in the oracle. So they're having an opportunity to make efforts to at least try to turn this around. Now, whether you want to work with this energy or not, guys, completely up to you. However, for those of you who, maybe feel comfortable dealing with this energy, because it's not an energy that was like maybe involved in some sort of overt low vibrational work towards you, that, you're just not feeling comfortable dealing with them. For those of you who have that angle of the message, this might be a person that you might look at encouraging or supporting due to the fact that they are putting in effort now when they return, hopefully to heal or to move through whatever this blockage was, or to release low vibrational energies around them that were keeping them stuck in a certain energy. Okay? And yes, this was definitely a choice. Nobody can force you to be stuck, but sometimes it's hard to elevate when we have certain energies around us, but it can also be hard to release certain energies too. Collectives, we understand this because those of us who resonate with today's energy, we've had challenges with this as well. So once again, this is not to encourage you to do this way or that way. This is just to share with you what's coming up in the energy, and something here about freeness of the mind. The ability to be able to choose is even more powerful than the ability to be able to make decisions. Why? I looked up the definition about this the other day. Decisions is usually like options that are being given, and you get to decide which option you choose. Choice is actually having a free range of movement, energetically, cognitively, physically, the choice to get out of bed or stay in bed. Nobody's telling you those are your only two options. You can give yourself a limited amount of choice, but really you have the entire span of choices, options, directions that you can go. And you get to pick that. That's the difference. Choice is bigger, broader, more expansive. So there's something here in the energy about choice, the way that we choose collectives when it comes to the work that we're doing here with others, and the way others around us choose. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is an earth sign or associated with earth energy. I am picking up Taurus energy. It's just coming through, guys. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. Take the energy as it resonates. Somebody had a lack of commitment. I'm guessing this is your person. Potentially a twin flame or an energy like that. Somebody had a lack of commitment towards their, involvement with you, and there might have been some conflict. We have Five of Wands. Might have been some rivalry, maybe some disagreements with this energy because of where they were at. Maybe they weren't ready yet to do the work, and it caused some problems. Yeah. Yep. Eight of Swords, reverse. Somebody had some limiting beliefs. That's why. That definitely created some limiting energy. And we talked about decisions and choice and really what it means to open that energy up. It's not just having two options and having to choose one of those two. That's making a decision. It's choice. But as we see on the Eight of Swords, that choice is binded. There's binds over this feminine energy's eyes and binds over their body. Something about beliefs that was keeping this energy limited in ways they didn't have to be. Spirit, what do we have here? Yep, we got Page of Swords. Deception and something about self-talk. Page of Swords in reverse. We got earth on the table and air. Somebody might be associated with air or earth sign. If not, take it as it resonates. Somebody was engaging in some sort of deceptive self-talk. That is a tongue twister. Somebody's limiting beliefs and their deceptive self-talk that backed them up. It's like that core belief that's running in the background. And instead of shifting, pivoting to a thought that feels better, we just like engage with it. We roll with it. That's the energy I'm picking up. This might be why they cut off communication with you. We have Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Obviously, collectives, you're abundant. You're manifesting. You have new opportunities. You're an energy that they wanted to be around. It could be that they took some sort of haphazard action in cutting off communication or not speaking. And they definitely regret this. This is why they want to come forward and speak. We have Ace of Pentacles, abundance, manifestation, opportunity. Once again, you guys are in an energy of prosperity. They understand there's no place like home. They want to return. And then we have the Queen of Swords, upright. You guys' boundaries are on point. You know, when somebody dips, your energy is like, you know what? That's okay. I'm going to keep it moving. But I'm also going to keep some boundaries in place because I see you. I see what you've done. You're not cutting slack for behaviors that you feel are disruptive to your boundaries. And then we have a Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there was a lot of scattered energy, delays, frustration, potentially around this relationship, or maybe around this energy that cut contact with you. And then we have the Two of Pentacles upright. Somebody was juggling a lot. Maybe you were juggling a lot trying to deal with this energy for those of you who knew this person well or dealt with this person or this energy. Something about adaptability, balancing decisions. It was a lot you were juggling here. And you were constantly having to be on guard. Yeah, Nine of Wands upright, fire sign or fire energy. You were having to be on guard about this. Something about you being guarded. Yep, fire sign again. Seven of Wands in reverse. You gave up on it. You were exhausted with this. You gave up on it. They gave up on it. It was exhausting. So keep that in mind too. An energy may have had to step back because they just weren't able to basically get on your energetic level and had to remove themselves. There's something here about this group with this other aspect of the message because there's two sides to it. There's something here about this group that aspect of the message and that energy was involved with. And maybe they were involved with that group. Maybe that's representing energies around them that were low vibrational or just out of alignment with the work that the two of you were meant to do. And so this, maybe the pull from those energies caused them to stop dealing with you and also to maybe engage in some confrontational kind of energy, something that was not healthy, not beneficial, that was low vibrational. But then we have the Five of Cups here, water sign or Scorpio. There's a lot of regret, disappointment. They're almost feeling a sense of loss or grief over not being able to engage with you. So yeah, there's a lot here that's letting me know whichever side of the message you resonate with here today, this energy feels lost and they want to return. I wouldn't be shocked if a Chariot popped up if I kept pulling. But I think we're going to pull a little energy here from the Sacred Soul Messages Oracle deck just to kind of get a little more clarity on what's going on with this energy now. We can see where they were. We can see what happened with the relationship and how they're viewing it. and why they're regretting cutting off contact, and why they're sending telepathic energy instead of just approaching. They're afraid. I don't think they feel like they have a good enough excuse for what they've done, and they're afraid to approach. Let's take a look at the sacred soul messages. Okay, let's just open up sacred soul messages. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, Spirit, any other messages here for the collectives they need to understand about this energy that wants to communicate and that has been communicating telepathically? Any other messages here? We see a lot here about the energy they've been in, or kind of where they're at and why they're doing this instead of just reaching out. As I mentioned before, this energy is feeling a lot of regret and disappointment and loss, almost like an energy of grief over losing the relationship or feeling like they lost the relationship. Maybe some of you would actually talk with this person if they showed up. I don't know. It says, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Stand out. Perspective brings things together. Something about this energy's perspective and yours might be the perspective associated with what's happened here in this, the end or the pause or whatever is going on in this relationship. Something here about the difference of their perspective and yours. Spirit, can you clarify? And it's in the upright, so it's possible if there was a meeting of the minds on things, maybe it might help to bring things together. And this is an energy that you want to interact with, once again. Because for some of you, this message is really talking about an energy that just wasn't able to keep up with you and just kind of wasn't ready to do the work that being around you was going to initiate. And so they ran. They just disappeared. And then for others of you, this energy had lower vibrational energies around them, or energies that were not conducive to your energy. And so this energy was not, once again, willing to release whatever was holding them back so they could do this work with you. And once again, they ran. So it depends on what this energy has done and how you're feeling about it versus like the potential of something positive happening if you interact with this energy. But they definitely need to be vibrating in a frequency that's in alignment with the work you're doing, or your spirit team is not going to allow it. And that's all there is to it. We have the wound is the place where the light enters. Healing, blessing, strength to carry on. This was in reverse. So there's some sort of wound, or the way that they're dealing with what has happened here, they're not allowing it to heal. I asked Spirit to tell me more or clarify on this bringing things together, and something having to do with the difference of perspective between your energy and this energy is something that they're not allowing to heal, or they're not releasing, or they're not doing that would help them to shift into a higher vibration. That's why that's in reverse. And then we have the reason is powerless in the face of love, romance, communication, listen to your heart. This is in the upright. Yeah, somebody definitely wants to reach out and communicate with you, collectives. But they are, reason is powerless in the face of love. They might be trying to reason themselves or talk themselves out of interacting with you, speaking with you, reaching out to you in the 3D. But because of the way that they feel about you and about this friendship, this relationship, whatever it is, because of the way they feel, they're not able to move around those feelings. And this might be why, even though they're not feeling comfortable talking with you in the 3D, they're kind of like just stuck fantasizing, thinking, dreaming, kind of putting that energy out, hoping that the two of you connect. But I keep seeing this Two of Pentacles upright. Somebody's juggling something. It's something that they're having a hard time releasing or juggling that does not work with your energy. And then we have, it is your light that lights the world. Self-reliance, brilliant ideas, time to shine. Something about your light is drawing them, collectives. Okay, and you are definitely in your time to shine. This energy may not quite be there yet, as they say, and might also have a hard time standing in your light if they're still working on some things within themselves. And then, of course, we have the lanterns, more light work, but this is in reverse, guys. Be patient where you sit in the dark, the dawn is coming. This too shall pass, your future is bright. Yep. I just got done talking about light, and look at the card it fell on. Regret, failure, disappointment, loss, and grief. 5 of Cups upright. That's the energy they're in presently about this relationship. And then this whole thing about this too shall pass. This has 2 lanterns on it. After I just got done talking about your light and how it's bright and it's your time to shine, then their energy popped out, fell on the 5 of Cups upright, and it's talking about this too shall pass and your future being bright, but it's in reverse. This just confirms what I was saying, guys. It doesn't look like this energy is where you're at. This is not a judgment. This just has to do with energies and whether they resonate or not. So there's something going on here with this energy. It's not where you're at. And I think that might be the point of the message today, is really understanding, like, we have to accept energies, people, places, things for where they are at, because they are also on their path doing their work. It looks like you've accepted this and you haven't been speaking with this energy, but they are having a hard time with accepting and acknowledging this truth. So there's something here about why this energy has been trying to telepathically communicate to you that they really want to talk. And it could be that this energy is going to reach out. It's possible. But if they are, it's going to be very challenging for them because they don't really feel like they have the grounds to do that for whatever reason, whatever has happened here. So guys, that is the energy for today. I'm going to go on ahead and wrap this message because I do have to get back into my work day. But definitely sending love and light to all those who resonate with today's energy. Very, very interesting download. Guys, it could even be that your spirit team, your supports really want to keep you focused where you are right now. So you might not find that this energy pops up physically in your space. They may just be kind of on the sidelines for now, and you might kind of still be wondering whatever happened to so-and-so, but it's okay. They are working through their processes. Some of them, for those of you who resonate with that aspect of the message, actually had to release or be kind of booted out of groups that they were no longer vibrating with so that they could make some changes. So time will tell, but definitely you guys continue to work at your light work, your soul mission and purpose. And definitely everything else that's supposed to be there will get worked out around that. So once again, guys, my name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. Definitely, if the energy resonated for you today, please like, share, subscribe, hit the all button so you get all of the notifications each time a video is posted. Love and light to you all, and have a beautiful rest of your day.